एंड वेलकम टू ऑल ऑफ़ यू एट द चैनल जॉब टेस्ट प्रिपरेशन कम्पिटिटिव एग्ज़ाम। मैं आपका होस्ट एक नई अपडेट के साथ जो सीनियर ऑडिटर बेस 2 के पेपर से रिलेटेड है, जो आज 30 अगस्त 2021 को हुआ है डिफरेंट सिटीज़ ऑफ पाकिस्तान, और ये थ्रू फेडरल पब्लिक सर्विस कमीशन हुआ है। तो इसके कुछ क्वेश्चंस जो हैं वो डिफरेंट सोर्सेज से हमें वसूल हुए हैं, जो सोशल मीडिया और डिफरेंट जो अकाउंट्स हैं हमारे सोशल मीडिया के, उनके थ्रू जो है वो हमने, और जो एस्पिरेंट्स जिन्होंने आज ये पेपर दिया है उनसे जो है वो डेटा गैदर करके ये पेपर को जो है वो मेजर जो मेन क्वेश्चंस थे उनको जो है इस वीडियो के अंदर शामिल किया गया है। तो डिटेल वीडियो की तरफ जाने से पहले जो व्यूवर इस चैनल जॉब टेस्ट प्रिपरेशन कम्पिटिटिव एग्जाम पर नए हैं उनसे रिक्वेस्ट है कि हमारे चैनल को सब्सक्राइब करें और बेल आइकन पर लाजमी क्लिक करें ताकि उनको लेटेस्ट अपडेट इस चैनल की मिलती रहे। अब चलते हैं डिटेल वीडियो की तरफ। तो कुछ क्वेश्चन जो हैं वो उसके सीरियल नंबर आगे पीछे हैं, तो डोंट वरी, वी हैव ट्राई आवर बेस्ट टू प्रोवाइड यू द डेटा, रेलेवेंट डेटा। यहाँ से स्टार्ट हो रहे हैं। तो इसमें जो सबसे पहला क्वेश्चन था, वर्ब ऑफ एक्शन, सर्वेंट इज़ मेकिंग टी, ये क्या है? वर्ब ऑफ एक्शन है, वर्ब का मोमेंट है, वर्ब ऑफ एग्जिस्टेंस है, या नन ऑफ दीज है? ही रन फास्ट, फास्टली, ए एंड बी, नन ऑफ दीज। थर्ड क्वेश्चन है, he and are playing, he and am I playing, is playing, are playing, या none of these are playing? I the only son of the farmer is died, dead, deadly, none of these. You not need not me this question. I am senior than he. He must go, he ought to go, he and be go, none of these. The teacher told me frankly that the sun will failed, would failed, should fail, none of these. I make him a letter for me to write, wrote, writing, none of these. The policy has been quite succeeded, successfully, successful, none of these. Vitamin keep our body fit, या well kept, या shell keeping, या none of these. He is taller than me. This book well given to him by me. This book given to him by me was given, या none of these. Had he worked hard, he would passed. He asked me what my name is. Where you will you, या you have. He is taller than me, already हो गया. I want to purchase 100 foot, 100 feet, A and B. We go to Murray in summer vacations, A and B, या none of these. पार्ट 2 के अंदर है, डिफरेंट बिटवीन जॉब टाइम एंड अटेंडेंस टाइम इज आइडियल टाइम, या नन ऑफ दीज. आवर हेड कॉस्ट इज द टोटल ऑफ ऑल डायरेक्ट इनडायरेक्ट कॉस्ट, या नन ऑफ दीज. राइट शेयर्स आर ऑफर्ड टू इशूड लीगली फॉर्मेशन ऑफ द कंपनी, इशूड टू पब्लिक एट लार्ज, ऑफरिंग टू एग्जिस्टिंग इक्विटी शेयर होल्डर, यानी सी इसमें राइट है. सेंटर विच रिकॉर्ड बोथ प्रॉफिट्स एंड कॉस्ट इज प्रॉफिट सेंटर. In goods transport service, the cost unit is cost per ton kilometer. Process of distributing an item of cost over several cost center is known as cost appointment. It defines which lower debt equity ratio, higher the protection of creditors. Accounting does not include in an end, rather has a mean to an end. Within short period, assets can be converted into cash. तो करंट एसेट्स हैं. सेल्स क्या है? क्रेडिट प्लस कैश कॉल्ड टर्नओवर. रिटन एविडेंस सपोर्ट ऑफ बिजनेस ट्रांजैक्शन इज कॉल्ड वोचर. अमाउंट दैट रिकॉर्ड एक्सपेंस गेन एंड लॉस इज नॉमिनल अकाउंट. स्टेटमेंट शेयरिंग फाइनेंशियल स्टेटेड एट गिवन टाइम इज बैलेंस शीट. Statement of revenue and expense for a specific time, profit and loss statement. Financial statement are prepared daily, weekly, annually, none of these. Annually बनाई जाती है. Ability met short term obligations out of the short term resources is called liquidity ratio. करंट रेशो क्या है? करंट रेशो करंट एसेट माइनस डिवाइडेड बाय करंट लाइबिलिटीज. It defines what lower the debt equity ratio, higher the production of creditors. इधर हमारे पास कुछ क्वेश्चंस हैं. Assignment of tasks of manager who is accountable for their actions is controlling and budgeting of resources is classified as coordinating the company efforts, action plan, action accountability, none of these. The effect of every adjustment entry is on income statement only, balance sheet only, both A and B, and none of these. What accounting term is given to the outstanding 1 month rent if the business pays for only 11th month rent during a financial year? The requirement of an audit report for a banking company in Pakistan is under Banking Ordinance 1962, under the Companies Ordinance 1964, A and B both. The purpose of adjusting entries assign revenue to the period in which they are carried, help to property measure of period net profit and loss, bring assets and liability account to correct balances, all of these. From following which one of the example of unearned income? Cash paid to the supplier, advance received from bank, advance received from a customer for a purchase order placed by him, या none of these. The portion of cost expires during a year is cost, expense, expenditure, या none of these. Form the following which is not in an adjusting entry: debit unearned revenue, debit insurance expense, debit cash credit unearned revenue, या none of these. Purpose of definition is to show the previous profit, to calculating net profit, to reduce tax, none of these. The objective of making a provision for depreciation in account is to charge the cost of fixed assets against profit, to show the current market value of fixed asset, to make cash available for replace fixed asset, या none of these. Deferred taxation क्या है? Fixed asset है, fixed liability है, part of owner equity है, none of these है. The depreciation according to straight line method of providing depreciation remain constant, increase each year, decrease each year, या none of these. कांस्टेंट रहती है स्ट्रेट लाइन के अंदर. अमाउंट ऑफ डेप्रिसिएशन ऑफ एन एसेट इन टोटल कैन नॉट एक्सीड डेप्रिसिएशन वैल्यू, स्क्रैप वैल्यू, मार्केट वैल्यू, या नन ऑफ दीज डेप्रिसिएशन वैल्यू से एक्सीड नहीं करेगी. द डेप्रिसिएशन अकॉर्डिंग टू फिक्स इंस्टॉलमेंट मेथड इज कैलकुलेटेड ऑन ओरिजिनल वैल्यू. Definition of salvage value is definite sale price of asset, cash of to be received when life of asset, and none of these या estimated disposal life है. Under declining balance method, depreciation is calculated on book value. Becoming out the date or obsolete in accordance is known as amortization, obsolescence, depletion, या none of these. In which of the contract holder has the right to sell an asset at specific period for predetermined price that contract is claimed? The most high option price is financial planning will lead to lower option price, lesser price, similar option price, या none of these. Next हमारे पास having separate legal entity whose total capital can be divided into many shares are called sole proprietor, partnership, company है. The gross inflow of economic benefit is called asset, liability, income, none of these. Equity can be well defined by cash from business, liability of a business, owner claim on total assets, none of these. इसमें 43 में C है. If increase will increase the capital, expense are greater than income, drawings, revenue, none of these. Should be debited when goods returned by customer, sales income account, sales account, return inward account, या none of these. A company is not allowed to raise funds by issue of shares beyond the maximum amount is issued capital, reserve capital, nominal capital, या none of these. Nominal capital से ज़्यादा इशू नहीं कर सकती. Which of the following define right shares are the shares issued by the newly formed company, legally issued to the public at large, offered to the existing equity shareholder. इसमें C है. The purpose of the maintained purchase book is record all credit purchases, all cash purchases, purchase of goods, and none of these. इसमें purchase of goods. Which of the following instrument is not a negotiable instrument? Bearer checks, promissory note, cross check, none of these. इसमें मेरे ख्याल में promissory note है. All accountants should not anticipate profit but must provide for all losses. This concept is conservatism. If the date of the maturity of a bill is holiday, then bill will be mature. Other agree day, holiday itself, processing working days. C. The meaning of the reserve capital is part of subscribed uncalled capital, accumulated profit, part of capital reserve, या none of these. The balance in petty cases, liability, income, assets, या none of these. वो हमारी liability है. On the preparation of trial balance, which error cannot be revealed, wrong totaling of account, compensatory error, error of commission, या none of these. Which covers the capital expenditure, budgeted statement of the cash flows, and balance sheets that part of the master budget are classified. In developing operating budgets, or the third step is analysis of batches, analysis of products, makes production about future, yeah, none of these. What will be the manufacturing budget if the indirect manufacturing labor is 20,000, power cost is $5,000, maintenance and supplies are $10,000, 5,000, 35,000, 15,000, or none of these. In developing operating budget, the last step is implementing income, implementing the decision affecting implementation, yeah, none of these. The cost driver for manufacturing overhead cost is the master budget or direct manufacturing labor, setup labor hours, both A and B, yeah, none of these. The difference between the budgeted amount and the actual result is classified as variance. As the department belongs to the manager who is responsible for the both cost and revenues. Cost center, revenue center, profit center, yeah, none of these. Which of the following terms is used for the large number of manager subordinates and the higher level manager? Activity subordinates, broader subordinates, broader responsibility center, yeah, none of these. A manager who is responsible for only the cost of the company belongs to cost center. That's all about today's advertisement regarding senior auditor batch-2 paper, which is held today at 30th August 2021 at 2:30 p.m. We welcome soon, inshallah, more videos regarding past papers of senior auditor and other relevant papers, related accounts and other field. We welcome soon, inshallah, more videos. Please subscribe our channel and click on bell icon for more updates. Please like, share, watch our videos and support us. Thank you.